Let's start in Tadasana. Let your big toes come together to touch and root down through your heels. Turn your palms forward and soften your knees so you can feel the earth beneath you. Then relax your shoulders down your back. Take a deep breath in, fill up your lungs, and pull it all the way down to the base of your pelvis. And exhale, draw your belly in to push the air out your nose. Inhale deeply and exhale. And one more here. Inhale and exhale. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Exhale and spill over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, spine long. Exhale, left foot back to low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms overhead. Breath out, hips drop forward. Lift your chest up to the sky and slide your chest back. Big breath in. Breath out, relax your shoulders. Last breath in, tilt back. Low lunge. Exhale the hands back to the mat. Push through hands and inhale. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Keep the core engaged, hips high. Exhale and lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Lift your heart. Exhale, lower back down, chest to the mat. Place your hands on the mat right by your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Send your hips up and back. Tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees and step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Push your hands into your shins. Exhale, fold. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Exhale and swan dive forward. Inhale and lift halfway. Exhale, right foot back, low lunge. Lower your right knee down and roll your spine up. Inhale as you reach your arms to the sky for crescent lunge. Feel the opening in your hips. Breath out. Tilt back a little further. Inhale. Breath out. Slide the left hip back in line with the right. Last inhale, reach tall. Low lunge, hands to the mat. Breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, plank. Push through the hands to round the upper back. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Root the legs down and lift the chest. Exhale, lower back down. Plant your hands on the mat under your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Push back up. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull your right knee to your right tricep and gaze forward. Wide lunge. Step your right foot down and open your chest. Inhale, cow. Look forward and let your hips drop. And exhale, cat lunge. Start to round through the spine and straighten the front leg a little or a lot. Then inhale back to the cow lunge. And exhale, cat lunge. Tilt your tailbone high. Inhale, cow. Exhale back to wide lunge. Push hands down and keep the right knee tucked tight against the right elbow. Just pluck the right foot off the ground and breathe in. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower halfway down, elbows go straight back. Inhale, upward facing dog, tops of your feet to the mat. Exhale, down dog. Lift up from the core and press back. Inhale, send the left foot up and away from you, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left knee to your left tricep and push through your hands. Wide lunge. Step your left foot outside edge of your pinky finger. Inhale, cow lunge. Reach your heart high and let your hips drop. And exhale, cat lunge. Start to round through the spine and straighten the front leg a little or a lot. Then inhale back to the cow lunge. Let the shoulder blades pull together. And exhale, cat lunge. Lengthen and bow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, come back to wide lunge. Hands firm into the mat, core engaged. Pluck your left foot off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Elbows bend to 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the feet and roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Lift up from the core. Inhale, drive the right foot away, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Wide lunge. Set your right foot down outside of your right pinky finger. Inhale, cow lunge. Take a slight bend to your back knee. Reach the head high and let the hips drop. And exhale, cat lunge. Curl your spine and start to lengthen your front leg. Inhale, cow. Exhale, return to wide lunge. Push hands down and keep the right knee tucked tight against the right elbow. Just pluck the right foot off the ground and breathe in. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Keep the left hip aiming down. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Wide lunge. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Inhale, cow lunge. Reach your heart high and let your hips drop. Take a slight bend to the back knee. And exhale, cat lunge. Curl your spine and start to lengthen your front leg. Inhale, cow. Exhale, come back to wide lunge. Hands firm into the mat, core engaged. Pluck your left foot off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, breath out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, draw your right knee to your right elbow. Wide lunge, step your right foot just outside your right hand. Inhale, cow lunge, reach the head high and let the hips drop. Back knee bends and reaches for the floor. Then exhale, cat, lengthen your leg and bow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, back to wide lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left tricep. Wide lunge. Place your left foot to the outside edge of your left hand. Inhale, cow lunge. Reach the head high and let the hips drop. Back knee bends and reaches for the floor. Then exhale, cat. Lengthen your leg and bow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, return to wide lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, pull your right knee to your right elbow. Wide lunge. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Inhale, cow lunge. Reach your heart high and let your hips drop. And exhale, cat lunge. Start to round through the spine and straighten the front leg a little or a lot. Inhale, cow. Exhale, back to wide lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left tricep. Wide lunge. Step your left foot to the outside edge of your left hand. Inhale, cow lunge. Reach your heart high and let your hips drop. Take a slight bend to the back knee. And exhale, cat lunge. Curl your spine and start to lengthen your front leg. Inhale, cow. Exhale, come back to wide lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tippy toes, gaze forward. Bend your knees and make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale and lift halfway up. Exhale and fold. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Soften your knees and spill forward. Chair pose, bend your knees and inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, feel the heat build in your thighs and glutes. Palms lift higher, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs and reach for the floor. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms and hop back to bent elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward so far that you lift onto the tippy toe of the back foot. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw the knee up and in. Inhale, right leg back up. Exhale, draw your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the palms and stack the front knee right over the right ankle. Inhale, high lunge, arms to the sky. Relax the shoulders down. Exhale. Pull the right hip back. Left hip forward to square the hips to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fists of fire. Draw your arms in, round your spine. Inhale to stretch arms back overhead and lengthen the back leg. And exhale, fists of fire. Bend your back knee, cat your spine. One more inhale, sweep your arms tall. Exhale, fists of fire, soften your back knee. High lunge, breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Back heel to floor, arms out wide. Breathe in, anchor through the back foot even more. Breathe out, sink deeper into your front knee. Keep the knee directly over the ankle and align your right knee to the pinky toe side of your foot. Inhale, peaceful warrior, reach tall. Left hand slides down the back leg. Exhale. Reach tall, breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow, right knee. Inhale as you sweep your left arm to your left ear. Deepen the lunge, exhale. Rotate your chest up to the sky. Turn your gaze up to the sky. Inhale. Feel the heat build in your legs as you breathe out. Keep rotating the chest up, breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Right arm to the sky, just one breath here. Exhale, warrior two, torso back center. Star pose. Right leg straightens, right toes face in. Inhale, sweep the arms up until the hands meet overhead. Exhale, horse shoulder dips. Turn your toes wide, pull your heels in, and bring your hands to your knees. Sink your hips back and down. Take a deep breath in as you lift your heart. Then exhale, dip your right shoulder down and press the hand into your right inner leg. Feel the stretch on the right inner thigh. Take an inhale and raise the torso back to center. And exhale, switch sides. Dip your left shoulder down and press gently into your left inner knee. Inhale up to star pose. Parallel the feet and reach tall. Warrior two. Exhale, right toes face the front of your mat. Bend into the right knee, arms reach wide. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten the front leg and reach the right arm forward. Keep reaching the arm away from the hip bone. Feel the stretch in your front inner thigh. Inhale. Without moving anything else, sweep your left hand to the sky, right hand to your quad, shin, or the floor. Exhale. Lengthen spine. Inhale. Ground the front foot down and pull it back. Exhale. Once again, lengthen your spine. Crown reaches forward. Inhale. Ground the foot and pull it down and back. Deepen into the stretch. Exhale. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Tap your nose to your kneecap. Inhale, left leg back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Push down to pull the knee up away from the floor. Inhale, left leg back to sky. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, left leg back up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your palms. Inhale, high lunge. Sweep the arms overhead. Deepen the lunge. Exhale. Stretch the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, fists of fire. Draw your arms in, round your spine. Then inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, bend your back knee, round your spine. One more inhale, reach tall. And exhale, fists of fire. Bend your back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Seal the back foot down, arms to a T. Stretch the fingertips away from each other. Gaze over the fingertips. Inhale. Deepen the bend in the front knee. Feel the heat build. Exhale. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Left hand flips and goes up and back. Slide the right hand farther down toward the floor. Exhale. Reach a little higher. Breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm to ear. Inhale. Deepen into the lunge. Exhale. Rotate your chest to the sky. Inhale. Feel the heat build in your legs as you breathe out. Rotate the chest. Inhale. Deep breath out. Peaceful warrior. Left arm to sky. One breath in. Exhale to warrior two, arms wide. Star pose. Left leg lengthens, left toes face in. Breathe in, sweep the arms up until palms press together. Horse shoulder dips, toes wide, heels in, hips back and down. Then hands find knees. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the low back. Exhale, dip the right shoulder down and push the right knee away from the right hand. Gaze past the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, dip left. Twist the right shoulder up and back. Push the left hand into the left inner thigh. Feel a stretch here. Star pose. Big inhale, reach to the sky. Warrior two to the front. Let the breath out and sink into the left knee. Arms to a T. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten the front leg and reach the left arm forward. Keep reaching, lengthening through the torso. Inhale. Right hand to the sky, left hand down. Exhale. Lengthen spine. Inhale. Ground the front foot down and then pull it back to deepen the stretch in your left inner thigh. Exhale. Again, reach your crown forward, lengthen, inhale. Ground down and pull back. Exhale. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill the hands down. Push through your hands. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees and step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, find chair pose. Bend your knees deeply, reach your arms tall, and sink your hips low. Exhale, fold. Release all the way down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, fists of fire. Draw your arms in, round your spine. Then inhale, stretch arms back overhead and lengthen your back leg. Then exhale, fists of fire. Bend the back knee, curl your spine. And one more, inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, fists of fire, soften your back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, backstroke your right arm back and reach your left arm forward and twist to the right side. Breath in, rotate the right hip forward to deepen the twist. Exhale, twist deeper. Keep a deep bend in the front knee. High lunge, deep breath in as you reach both arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Star pose. Right leg straightens, right toes face in. Inhale, sweep the arms up until the hands meet overhead. Exhale, horse shoulder dips. Turn your toes wide, pull your heels in, and bring your hands to your knees. Sink your hips back and down. Take a deep breath in as you lift your heart. Then exhale, dip your right shoulder down and press the hand into your right inner leg. Feel the stretch on the right inner thigh. Take an inhale and raise the torso back to center. And exhale, switch sides. Dip your left shoulder down and press gently into your left inner knee. Inhale up to star pose. Parallel the feet and reach tall. Exhale, Skandasana. Bend deeply into your left knee and flex the right foot. On your inhale, lift the chest. Breathe out. Sink the hips down a little more. Star pose. Stand up as you inhale and stretch your arms overhead, palms still pressing. Warrior two. Exhale, right toes face the front of your mat. Bend into the right knee, arms reach wide. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, back to extended side angle. Tilt forward, right elbow, right thigh. Inhale as you sweep your left arm to your left ear. Deepen the lunge, exhale. Stretch your fingertips away, inhale. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Soften your face, breath out. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, back to triangle pose. Straighten the front leg and reach your right hand far forward. Then settle it down on your shin or the floor. Send the left arm to the sky. Lengthen, breath in. Ground the foot and pull it down and back. Deepen into the stretch. Exhale. Reach your left hand high to the sky. Inhale. Deepen, breath out. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill the hands down. Stay for the inhale. Half Hanuman exhale. Back knee lowers. Send your hips back as you lengthen your front leg. Inhale, let the spine grow long. Exhale, bow down. Let the head hang. Breath in, stay in the stretch. Keep a slight bend in your front knee and breathe out as you slide your outer right hip back to intensify the stretch in the hamstring. Breath in as you lift your head. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your hands on either side of your front foot. Peel your right hand to the sky. Find easy twist. Big breath in. As you exhale, engage the back leg. Keep it straight and flexed. Reach for the sky. Inhale. Release your right hand down to low lunge. Breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, breath out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees and make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold forward. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Soften your knees and spill forward. Inhale and lift halfway. Exhale and step your right foot back to a low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, fists of fire. Draw your arms in, round your spine. Then inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, fists of fire. Bend your back knee, cat your spine. And one more, inhale, arms to sky. And exhale, bend your back knee, round your spine. High lunge, breath in. Exhale, backstroke your left arm back. Sweep your right hand forward and open your torso to the left. As you inhale, lengthen tall through the spine. Roll the shoulders back and down. Breath out, ribcage turns even more left. High lunge, take a big breath in. Chest forward, reach both arms tall. Warrior 2, breath out. Star pose, left leg lengthens, left toes face in. Breathe in, sweep the arms up until palms press together. Horse shoulder dips, toes wide, heels in, hips back and down. Then hands find knees. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the low back. Exhale, dip the right shoulder down and push the right knee away from the right hand. Gaze past the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, dip left. Twist the right shoulder up and back. Push the left hand into the left inner thigh. Feel a stretch here. Star pose. Big inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, Skandasana. Bend deeply into your right knee. Flex the left foot. Breath in, press the palms together, lift the heart. And exhale, hips sink lower. Star pose. Straighten both legs and reach for the sky. Warrior 2 to the front. Let the breath out and sink into the left knee, arms to a T. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale back to extended side angle. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm to ear, inhale. Deepen into the lunge, exhale. Fingertips stretch away, breath in here. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Soften your face, breath out. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale back to triangle pose. Straighten the front leg. Reach the left arm long, then left hand lowers. Right arm lifts to the sky. Lengthen, breath in. Ground down and pull back. Exhale. Reach your right hand even higher to the sky. Inhale. Deepen, breath out. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Stay for the inhale. Let the back knee come down. Lengthen your front leg, half Hanuman. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the torso. And exhale, soften over the left leg. Inhale, yearn your heart toward your toes. Keep a little bend in the front knee and let your outer left hip slide back. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, return to low lunge. Lift the back knee. Easy twist. Peel the left arm up to the sky. Let the heart twist open. Stay for the exhale. Reach taller. Inhale. Exhale, release the left hand down. Low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step the foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot forward. Keep the back leg engaged. Straighten the back knee. Warrior One. Spin the back heel down to 45 degrees. Press into the outer edge of your back foot and inhale to rise up. Reach the arms toward the sky and high prayer. Let the breath out sink deeper into the front leg. Breathe in, take the gaze high. Breathe out, square the hips to the front of your mat, draw the right hip back. One more breath in here, small back bend. Warrior Two, exhale. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step the foot forward. Keep the back leg engaged, straighten the back knee. Warrior One, peel the back heel down, foot to 45 degrees. Inhale, press down through the feet and rise up. Stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, draw left hip back, square the hips. Breath in, take the gaze high. Breath out, bend the front knee a little more. Last inhale here, reach a little higher. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior Two. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead, reach tall, legs straight. Exhale, windmill your arms around as you seal your back heel down, arms stretching out to the sides. Star pose, right leg straightens, right toes face in. Inhale, sweep the arms up until the hands meet overhead. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Hinge at the hips, fold all the way down. Bring the hands to the mat. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, spill the torso down. Inhale up for star pose, reach high. Exhale, Skandasana. Bend deeply into your left knee and flex the right foot. Inhale, press palms together and lift the chest. And breathe out, hips low. Star pose. Stand up as you inhale and stretch your arms overhead, palms still pressing. Warrior Two. Exhale, right toes face the front of your mat. Bend into the right knee, arms reach wide. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Breath in, gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold forward. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Exhale, find Tadasana. Stand tall. Figure 4 chair pose. Cross the left foot over the right knee and take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink back and down. Torso tall. Inhale. Bend down lower. Breath out. Spine long. Breath in. Sink into the stretch. Breath out. Tadasana. Rise up and stand tall on both feet. Inhale, circle sweep arms to sky. Exhale and swan dive forward. Padangusthasana. Reach your peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, raise the heart up and lengthen the spine until the arms straighten. Exhale, bow over the legs. Stay here for several rounds of breath. Release your hands, inhale, and slowly begin to roll the spine up. Reach the shoulder blades up toward the ears. Then exhale the shoulders back and down, Tadasana. Extend your arms overhead, inhale. Exhale and spill over your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to bent elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior 2. Inhale, rise up, arms reach tall, legs straight. Breath out, settle into Warrior 2. Back heel to mat, toes aim right, arms stretch wide. Star pose. Left leg lengthens, left toes face in. Breathe in, sweep the arms up until palms press together. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Hinge at the hips, fold all the way down. Bring the hands to the mat. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, spill the torso down. Star pose. Inhale, press down through the feet to rise up. Arms reach tall overhead. Exhale, Skandasana. Bend deeply into your right knee. Flex the left foot. Take a breath in here. Lengthen through the spine. Breath out, hips sink lower. Star pose. Straighten both legs and reach for the sky. Warrior 2 to the front. Let the breath out and sink into the left knee, arms to a T. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Take a breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, circle sweep arms to sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, hands by the hips. Figure 4 chair pose. Right foot crosses over the left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, sink the hips back and down. Lengthen your spine, breath in. Sink lower, exhale. Maybe staying here, maybe folding the armpits down to the shin. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders down. Inhale. Sink a little lower, breath out. Tadasana. Uncross your leg and step the foot down, arms resting down by your sides. Knee lifted. Inhale, weight comes to the right foot. Left knee draws up. Take the left knee with the left hand and bring the right hand to your hip. Exhale, rest your eyes on a single point and melt the shoulders down. Inhale, be tall. As you work on your balance in this pose, you may fall out of it. If that happens, just come back to Tadasana. Stand tall and begin again. Press down through the standing foot and draw up through the standing leg. Get taller, breath in. Knee lifted open, keep balancing. And as you breathe out, open your left knee wide. Look out beyond your right shoulder. Take a few more breaths here. Stand tall. Tree pose. Keep balancing on the right foot and connect the left foot to the right inner thigh. Press the palms into each other at heart center. Balance here for a few long, easy breaths. Warrior 3, left knee to chest, stand up tall, inhale. Exhale, sweep the left leg back and up and wing the arms back for Warrior 3, airplane. Yearn the chest forward, inhale. Breath out, draw the shoulders down the back away from the ears. Another breath in, find some steadiness here. Low lunge. Breathe out and slowly lower your foot back down to the mat. Land quietly. Warrior 2. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead, reach tall, legs straight. Exhale, windmill your arms around as you seal your back heel down, arms stretching out to the sides. Half moon pose. Inhale, place the right hand on the mat and lift your back leg high. Keep your gaze steady. Exhale. Press the standing foot down into the mat. Breath in here. Breath out. Maybe lighten up the weight in the right hand. Last breath in, use the left glute to lift that leg higher. Warrior two. As you breathe out, take a big step back. Land lightly. Arms out wide. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Stay for the inhale. Half Hanuman exhale. Yearn your sternum forward, breath in. Then exhale, soften over the right leg. Inhale. Then exhale, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees and step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale and lift halfway up. Exhale to fold. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Exhale, find Tadasana. Stand tall. Knee lifted. Inhale, root down through your left foot and raise the right knee toward your chest. Left hand to hip, right hand to right knee. Breathe out. Focus the eyes on a single point. Keep shoulders over hips and draw your crown high. Breath in. Slide the right hip down to even the hips. Breath out. Root the standing foot down. Draw the standing leg up. Breath in. Knee lifted open. Stay balancing and exhale. Open the right knee out to the right. Gaze left. Relax the shoulders down and stay here for a few breaths. Tree pose. Let the right foot find the inner thigh or calf. Relax the shoulders down and pull the hands to prayer. Let your eyes rest on a single point of focus and stay here for a few breaths. Warrior three, right knee to chest. Stand up, breath in. Exhale, right leg goes back long, arms wing back. Feel the back muscles engage as you inhale. Exhale, drive the standing foot down into the mat. Easy breath in, find a bit more lightness in the pose. Low lunge. Exhale, step your back foot way back. Warrior two. Inhale, rise up, arms reach tall, legs straight. Big exhale, coming into warrior two. Arms to a T, gaze to the left. Half moon, inhale, left hand to mat, right leg high. Breath out, spiral the heart toward the sky. Breath in, fire up the glute and lift the leg up more. Stack the hips, breathe out, open the heart. Use the glute, inhale, lift the back leg higher. Warrior two, Exhale, back foot floats gently down to the mat. Reach the arms out long. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Stay for the inhale. Breath out, half Hanuman. Feel the spine grow long. Inhale. And exhale, deepen the stretch. Breath in. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Chaturanga, breath out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees and make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, fold. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Exhale and spill over your legs. Inhale and lift halfway up. Exhale, left foot back, low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stay for the exhale. Last breath in, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath in, lengthen the spine, palms pressed together. Breath out, revolved crescent. Twist to the right, left tricep to outer thigh. Long spine here, breath in. Breath out, draw right ribs back, left ribs wrap to the front. Inhale, find even more length. Exhale, twist right a little deeper. Low lunge. Unwind and bring the hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Breath in here, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, revolve chair. Twist right, tricep to outer thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Breathe out, twist even more. Inhale, keep hands pressing. Take a breath out, twisting a little more. Stay for the inhale. Forward fold, release completely down. Inhale and lift halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Child's pose. Separate your knees wide. Let the tops of the feet come to the mat and press the hips back and down to rest on your heels. Completely relax everything that was just working and breathe deeply. Make your way back to tabletop. Tuck toes, take a deep breath in here. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Push the mat away. Inhale. Let the heart soften toward your toes. Exhale. Send your tailbone high to the sky. Inhale. Soften ankles down. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees and step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale and fold. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Exhale and swan dive forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale and step your right foot back to a low lunge. Crescent lunge. Drop the back knee down and inhale, reach both arms to the sky. Push the left hip forward as you exhale. Last breath in, gaze up, hands high. Exhale, draw the hands together at heart center. Inhale, open the chest and lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist left, revolved crescent, right tricep to left thigh. Breathe in, spine long. Use the breath out to deepen the twist, pressing tricep into thigh, thigh into tricep. Breath in, press palms together, find even more length. Hold the twist for one more exhale. Low lunge, hands to the mat, back toes tuck, back knee lifts. Gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, revolve chair. Twist left tricep connecting to outer thigh. Breathe in, press palms together, spine long. Breath out, twist even deeper. Breathe in and get long. And breath out. Stay for the inhale. Forward fold. Slowly unwind and let the hands drop to the ground. Drape the torso over the legs and relax the head and neck. Maybe sway your hips from side to side. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale as you reach your arms tall, softening your shoulders down your back. Soften your knees and spill forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, lizard pose. Step your right foot to the outside edge of your right hand. Soften your back knee down and relax your torso. You should feel a stretch in your right inner thigh, maybe in your front left hip flexor. Turn your right toes out for corkscrew pose. Let your right knee fall open as you reach your right arm back and capture your back foot. If you're really open in the hip flexor, you may be able to come down onto the left forearm. Release the foot. Bring the hands back to the mat. If you lowered your elbows or your back knee, lift them back up, then push firmly through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Lift the front foot and step it back. Inhale, left leg lifts. Lizard pose. Step your left foot wide, outside edge of your left hand. Gently lower your right knee down and relax your upper body. If it feels good, you can come down onto your elbows, maybe hang your head. Turn your left toes slightly out for corkscrew. Reach your left arm up and back and capture your back foot. As you inhale, pull the foot closer in towards your glute. As you exhale, let the hips fall lower to the mat. Release the foot. If you lowered your elbows or your back knee, lift them back up, then push firmly through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Pluck the left foot off the ground and step it back. Easy seat. Lower your knees to the mat and bring your legs in front of you. Boat pose. Place the soles of your feet on the mat and extend your arms out long in front of you. Keep the spine long, engage the core, and lean back slightly as you lift your feet until your shins come parallel to the floor. Inhale here, keep drawing the belly in. If it's too much, you can always bring the hands back to the shins for a bit more support. Exhale and soften the shoulders away from the ears. Breath in, stay lifted, squeeze the legs together. Exhale, low boat. Curl your tailbone under, bring your low back to the mat and hover your legs just above the ground. Roll up to easy seat, hands rest on knees. Boat pose. Place the soles of your feet on the mat and extend your arms out long in front of you. Keep the spine long, engage the core, and lean back slightly as you lift your feet until your shins come parallel to the floor. Breath out to keep drawing the core in. Big inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale back down to half boat. Hover shoulders and feet. As you inhale, sweep the arms out overhead. Stretch them long by your ears. Just one breath out. Stay lifted, arms long. Keep your arms and legs extended and just release everything down to the mat. Reach through your fingertips and toes and enjoy some deep, restful breaths here. Come back to half boat. Reach your fingertips toward your toes and exhale as you hover the shoulders, head, and legs off the mat. Roll up to easy seat, hands rest on knees. Lolasana. Plant your hands down on either side of your hips and inhale as you lift your hips off the ground. Release back to the mat. Boat pose. Place the soles of your feet on the mat and extend your arms out long in front of you. Keep the spine long, engage the core, and lean back slightly as you lift your feet until your shins come parallel to the floor. Breath out to keep drawing the core in. Breath in, stay lifted, squeeze the legs together. Stay for the exhale. Reverse tabletop. Plant your feet down. Walk your hands behind you and inhale as you lift your hips off the ground. As you breathe out, push down through the feet to lift the hips higher. Breath in, feel an opening across the chest and shoulders. Exhale, lower the hips down to the mat to find staff. Bent knees, sit tall, hands down by your sides. Supine, slowly lower your back to the mat. Supine twist. Draw your right knee into your chest and hug it in. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, drape the knee across your body. Send your right arm to the right. Turn your gaze to the right and settle in. Come back to center. Supine twist, second side. Left knee to chest, squeeze it in. Inhale. Exhale, lay it over to the right side. Left arm goes left, gaze goes left. Relax into the floor. Bring the feet back to the mat. Draw both knees into your chest and squeeze. Take one last big breath in. And exhale, Savasana. Lay the legs out long. Work the arms out to the sides. Just close your eyes and be still. Start to deepen your breath. Come back into your body. Namaste.